Good morning folks and welcome to Vlogmas day 15. Now, I started filming this yesterday and I think you guys will approve of this, I had a real nice sewing afternoon and I decided, because it's been so long since I've just sewn for myself, that I wouldn't film any of it, which is really nice. But I did go fabric shopping yesterday and I did some sewing, and then I thought I would finish that sewing this morning with you. So you're going to see a bit of yesterday. And then you can join me at the ironing board and we'll have a bit of a chat today, and I'll tell you how my afternoon of sewing went as well. The other thing is, for the next few days I'm going to be away, so I'm aiming this afternoon to sort all of the footage for the final wedding dress vlog, so you can have that tomorrow on Monday. I'm going to see if I can get the bridesmaids dress vlog done as well, but if not I might film some little bits and pieces to go out while I'm away. I will be on a writing retreat, uncontactable, which I'm very excited about, to be fair, and I think I definitely need it. But I am going to have a think about anything I haven't released to you guys that I've already got filmed as well, that maybe just time and wedding got the best of me on. So let me know if there's anything specific you want to see. But today's going to be sewing and chatty, and I have to finish it by 11 because I am going to meet Adam to do our shop. So great deadline, some proper filming, I promise. This will be much more what we're used to. But Vlogmas has been chaotic this year, but immensely fun. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know I'm a little bit new to it, and to be honest, the number of storage issues I'm having on my phone are not making it easy to film. But we'll get there, and I'm having a great time, so I hope you guys are too. So without further ado, let's go back in time a day and start yesterday. Good morning folks, happy Vlogmas day, whatever it is, I don't know, day 14 I want to say. It's Saturday. So I am running off to the post office right now to post off some Christmas presents to Scotland because I'm away next week, so I missed the posting deadline. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to go fabric shopping because, a couple of reasons, I haven't done any fun sewing in ages, like some sort of, I think I need like a palette cleanser, but maybe something new. So my plan is to make the True Bias Bryn in honour of the fabulous live stream quiz last night. We had so much fun, and I saw a photo of the True Bias Bryn and I knew it, and then my brain just absolutely went, and then I remembered what it was, and then I also remembered I have it. So I don't know if I have it printed in the house or not, but I thought I'm going to go buy some fabric to make it, get it printed, and then I can wear it on like Boxing Day and stuff. So, you know, if I don't have it printed, the next bit of this post-fabric shopping is going to be me ordering it from the fold line. But, you know, at least it's sort of nice inspo, go fabric shopping, have a good time, and then come back and probably have to make some of my sister's skirt as well today because she probably needs a Christmas present. So we'll get that done as well. So, stay tuned. 2,500 to 3,000 meters, even though it was over 3,000 meters. It was working out to be 10 p.m. meter. Hey folks, so I am in my local fabric shop looking at lovely fabrics, having a little look at the viscoses before I go through to jerseys, which is actually what I'm buying today. Sam would be proud of it. That's really pretty actually, I really like that. Maybe I should get some of that as well. Oh, I don't know, maybe, let's have a think. So I'm doing a tiny bit of shopping here. I fancy some kind of midi length dress, probably for teaching next term, so we'll see how that goes. And then this is 100% going to be a True Bias Bryn, and I thought, you know, my first instinct is to make this in black, but I have too many black jersey dresses, so we're going to go in grey. And it's really nice and thick, this, and those, it won't be see-through, it won't show through, so that's perfect, so I can teach in it as well. But I'm really excited. Hello folks, so I am pinning, and I've accidentally pinned it to the ironing board, fabulous. I'm pressing and pinning my hem on the first bit of sewing I've done for myself since the wedding. Now, this fabric is the Sew Me Sunshine astrology fabric. It's one of their own designs. I loved it, and I actually bought it pre-wedding because I really liked it, and I thought, you know what, I think it would look really nice as an Ali Olsen Highland wrap dress, and if there is one dress I know how to make after this year, it is the Ali Olsen Highland wrap. But obviously I've made 4 for other people. I made myself one years ago and it didn't go very well, so I thought, you know what, I really know how to make this now. let's make myself a nice sort of midi viscose one, because you know it's nice. It's a nice pattern. I like that. Sorry, this viscose is not behaving. It's weird. It doesn't tell you to interface the facing down the front, and it kind of like, I don't know, the way it's constructed feels like it really should be. But I also know that part of that's because you press it down and then stitch it down. So maybe that's because you're stitching it, that like it's a double layer. It doesn't really need to be interfaced because it's not sat on its own. Sorry, I digress. Anyway, so yesterday I got home from fabric shopping and I realised obviously I didn't have the True Bias Bryn printed, so I'm going to print that. And then I thought, you know what, I just want to sit and sew something without filming it, without doing anything, just with my headphones in, just relax and do it. So I did. And I started this yesterday and I cut it out, and again, the nice thing is I've made 4 of these this year, so I didn't have to do anything. Like not do anything, that's me trying to talk while I'm pinning. I didn't have to look at the instructions, I didn't have to think, which was nice. I just sort of got on and did it, and actually that's kind of what I needed. I needed sewing that was difficult enough to keep my attention, but easy or well known to me enough that it wasn't going to be stressful and I wasn't going to be sure of the product. If there's one thing, again, I know what's coming out the other end of this project, and it's going to be a really nice wrap dress that suits me and I feel comfortable in. So I am currently pinning on the facing. I did most of the dress yesterday. I did the sleeves quickly this morning while I was I'm still in my pyjamas, but while I was more in my pyjamas than I am now. And I'm going to meet Adam in half an hour. So we're just going to have a chat while I pin this. And I thought that could be today's Vlogmas, which would be fun. You can hear my voice is really starting to go, and it's not that I'm ill or anything, it's literally just the cold and my asthma, and it's sort of going between very damp and cold and very dry and cold, so my lungs aren't really sure which way is up right now, but that's okay. So I go off tomorrow. Adam is home the whole time, but I go off tomorrow on a writing retreat. And that is something organised by the university, and it's paid for by the university, and you apply for it, and there's limited places, and very, very kindly I've been accepted this year, which is brilliant. Normally it's sort of, the weighting is skewed towards final year students, which I totally get because they've got a lot to write up, but in this instance, so do I. So my lit review, again, sorry if this is not interesting, but my lit review is around 25,000 words, something like that. And I've written it all in silo because you write a chapter at a time, but it means that they've all been written in isolation. So what I really need is a few days to go through the whole thing and edit as a, what's the word? I need to edit as like it's not just editing it all together, but the voice will be different because I've got better at writing from when I first started last year. And there's some ideas that I will have expanded in multiple places and really only belong in one, or vice versa. There'll be an idea I said, right, I'll talk about this in this chapter. Oh, it doesn't fit here, I'll talk about it in that one, and I will have forgotten to put it in anywhere. So it is going to be lovely. And the thing is, it's very, very hard to find enough time to edit something that long when you're at home and when you're working multiple jobs, which I am. And that's not a complaint, but part of what I want to do is try and recognise what I need and where, and that's something I want to take into next year a bit more. And really what I need is space, because the problem with editing something that long is that you turn around an hour in and go, oh, brilliant, right, fantastic, I'm finally settled in, because it's not a short process to get settled into a piece of work that size. And then you have to go somewhere else, or something happens, or you get a phone call, or oh God, I've got to go to a doctor's appointment, or oh, I'm in London teaching this afternoon, or whatever it is. And it's so hard to actually get any sustained work done on it. So I've got 3 days to myself before Christmas in a tiny monastery in enforced silence during the writing periods. It's structured by the university, so it's not something where we decide when we're writing. The university decide when we're writing, which will be lovely. And it's sort of, there's like a whole methodology to how these are designed, and I go to day-long retreats, so I know they work for me. I go to the day-long ones all the time. There's like 4 writing blocks, and it's worked out by a method, and it's governed by someone else, so you don't even have to be self-disciplined. Someone else can just do it for you. Just eat my own hair there, lovely. And then yeah, so you get that real space to yourself, which is lovely. But also I'm hoping, so my focus for the next few days is my lit review, and also I have been asked to write a book chapter next year, which is really exciting, and for those of you in an academic sphere will know it's a really big deal. But again, everyone else submitted theirs in 2023, and then I was approached because I did a study sort of in addition to my PhD. And one of the book editors said, we've got space, would you like to write it up into so it features in volume 2? And I said, absolutely. This is very exciting. But now I have to write it. And the thing is, all the research is done because I've already presented it at a conference. So I've got 3 days of writing, and my plan sort of was, I wonder if I spend the first day on my lit review, second day on book chapter, and then third day on lit review, and I sort of break it up that way, because sometimes I need a sub project to keep me focused. But maybe if I could come out of it with a draft, with work done on my chapters that I need to do, and a very tentative first draft of my book chapter, that would be brilliant. But it is brilliant. I love my PhD, I really do. And I know there'll be some of you sitting there going, it's my idea of hell to do a 4-year self-governed degree where it's your own research and your own project and you don't have any classes or anything. It's my idea of heaven. I love it. And I'm really, really excited. I officially have my visiting lecturer contract, so I'm teaching properly next. I taught last year, but I was like a temporary member of staff, whereas this year I actually have a proper contract, which again, if you're in university circles, you will know they are hard won. So I'm very, very happy to have those. This is going to drive me insane, isn't it? Oh God, I remember this from the last time I did it. So last time I made these with velvet as well, I couldn't really press them the amount I'm pressing them. I'm actually just going to stick a bit of Wonder Web under here, which I did do with the velvet, but it was so hard to get it to stick in a way that didn't like really damage the velvet. But this is viscose, so come on, let's get that stuck down. But I suppose the flip side is that velvet doesn't fray, so I didn't have to finish I did overlock the edges, but I didn't have to like finish them. Whereas on this, I will, because it will fray like mad. I will put some Wonder Web, I think, in the collar side as well, but I want to get this nice edge pressed in so that when I stitch it down, it's really really easy to work with. Come on. Do you know what? I've spent this whole year working with like velvet and silk and satin and all the fun stuff. But I am taking a ridiculous amount of joy now in being able to just iron things and it be fine, and not have to like stress and get a pressing cloth out and then accidentally dye my pressing cloth all of the colours of all of the velvet I worked with. Not that very specific example happened. I think I have footage of that actually in the Bridesmaids Dress vlog, which will come your way soon. Ooh, and we've heard from our photographer, so I'm really excited to actually get to share those with you, because we shared like one photo when we first got married on Instagram, and some of you have seen bits of my dress, but I'm so excited to hopefully see some proper long ones. I'm a bit concerned that I may not have got enough photos of the dress, but we'll see how we go with that, because I'm pretty sure one of the photographers got some great ones of my sisters helping me put it on. So those will be beautiful to see. Oh, nearly there. Come on. Let's get you in and sorted, because then this afternoon I can stitch this on once I've gone to the shops with Adam, and I can stitch on the poppers as well. That's all, again, that's going to be time with me for me at the moment, which I'm very, very happy about. I'm very excited. I know it's not like the most interesting thing for you guys to just see me chatting at an ironing board, but I hope you like it. I will say as well, we had so much fun at the podcast live quiz. So if you are one of the wonderful people who came to watch, to join in, to have fun, thank you. It's the first time Sam and I have done anything live with the podcast. It will not be the last. But we hope you enjoyed it, and we had so much fun. I think we were just so worried that because we've both been so busy, we didn't really have time to book it in as far in advance as we would normally book something like that in. So we're just delighted we had an audience as well, and such an engaged audience. Loads of you were part of it, so thank you very much. Now, also, just to remind you, if you didn't get to watch it and you're sat there going, oh, I missed it, it's on YouTube. You can go and see it. I've linked it on my community tab, so you can have a look there if you would like. Obviously, no pressure. But we have linked it there, and we've left it on YouTube, so you can go watch it. It's half sewing, half biscuits. We had fabulous Kate Ripper Seams and Chrissy Conley were on our team. So I was on a team with Chrissy, and Kate and Sam were together. So that was really fun as well. So it's not just me and Sam. And Yvette was our fabulous quizmaster, which was very enjoyable as well. Okay, we're pressing a metered hem now. Please behave, metered hem. Again, I've done so many of these this year, and they're still awkward as... Well, they're very awkward. Very, very awkward. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay. I feel like I'm trapping it under the iron. Right. Nearly there, nearly there. I can't wait to show you guys this on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm very excited. But I hope this has been fun. I am going to do my best to make sure you get some content while I'm away. So I'm hoping this afternoon, once I've packed for the retreat and I've prepped everything I need to prep before I go away, then I will have time. The aim is that I will then have time to do some voiceover work this afternoon and prep the end of the wedding dress vlog. That is the plan. And then also they're all done and I can tick them off. You can sort of see the corner of it behind me there. You see a whiteboard in our kitchen, which Adam and I have been using to track wedding stuff and is now covered in post-wedding jobs. So things like our thank you cards arrived the other day. So we're now writing like 5-10 of those every night. Particularly now the Christmas cards have gone. So stuff like that we're trying to do a lot of and trying to keep on top of everything. Also, if you see me occasionally tapping, it's because I'm filming through my laptop. Because of all the storage problems I'm having on my phone. So it's still my phone camera, it's just linked to my laptop. But yeah, occasional tapping means I've discovered if you don't do that, the laptop goes to sleep and then the camera goes black, which is fun. Okay, right, we have pressed hems. Let's give it a go. So I hope you've enjoyed this little catch up, this little chat. I, as always, love catching up with you guys. It's really, really nice. I hope you've enjoyed this little chattier, more sewing focused Vlogmas. If you did, give it a like, share with any sewing pals, and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow for something pre-recorded. But see you then, guys.